Hello my beautiful brides and handsome grooms. Today I wanted to share with you 3 awesome new guestbook ideas for your summer wedding. Whether it's a modern wedding or a rustic wedding, I've got the guestbook for you. I don't know if you've got the memo, but clear acrylic is all the rage this summer. This guestbook idea incorporates that modern clear acrylic look, but it's timeless and classic. Depending on how large your guests write, you can probably obtain 75 to 150 signatures. The finer tip marker you provide for your guests to sign with, the more signatures you are going to be able to fit on your guestbook. So I always recommend going with a fine tip marker if you have a lot of signatures that you need to obtain. You're going to want to use an oil-based paint pen. You don't want to use a chalkboard marker because those wipe right off. They're meant to be wiped off and written on again just like chalk. But an oil-based paint pen, such as one by Sharpie, will stay and you won't have to worry about losing all the signatures that you gained on your wedding day. Luckily, the oil-based paint pens are available in white, just like chalk, and they also have some other fun colors. These guestbooks are really great because you can put them on display in your home, and it's a nice memory of your wedding that's available for you to look at all day long. The next wedding guestbook idea is perfect if you're having a rustic style wedding. This guestbook has a rustic palette style to it, but because it is printed on, it is smooth enough so that you can gather signatures and still be able to read them. This guestbook is personalized with your wedding monogram. Typically it is the bride's first initial, the new last name initial, and then the groom's initial, and then it is also personalized with the wedding date. This guestbook we also recommend signing with oil-based paint pens. Again, you can get them in white, or you can get a multitude of other colors, either matte or metallic, and because it is a printed on design, it's not going to rub off. I don't know if you've ever tried signing on a rough palette board style wood, but it's really hard to write clearly on something that's ridged and bumpy, but on something like this, you can get a beautiful signature but still have that rustic look. This style you can plan on being able to get about 50 to 125 signatures, more or less, depending on how big your guests write. The size of this guestbook is 17 inches by 23 inches, which is a really great size. It's not too big, it's not too small. And again, you could use this guestbook as a decor piece in your home after the wedding. The last guestbook idea is something very unique and different, and I think you're going to love it, especially for a summer or spring wedding with that light and airy feel and that modern acrylic look that everybody loves right now. This guestbook is going to definitely make a statement. This is a clear acrylic guestbook letter that you can have everybody sign at your wedding. The great thing about this guestbook is you can use this as a decor piece in your home, and it is definitely going to be a conversation piece, and it's going to be something that you're going to love to look at when you're in your new home as newlyweds, and you can see all the signatures and love from your family and friends. This is definitely something that you're going to love. So how well this is going to come out on camera, but in person, this guestbook letter is beautiful. It photographs beautifully, it styles your home beautifully, and because it's a clear acrylic, it is so versatile. It can really fit your decor super easily. All right, here are a few quick tips on your wedding guest books. If you have a clear acrylic guest book, definitely do not clean clear acrylic with any harsh cleaners such as Windex or anything like that. It will actually cause the acrylic to crack. So when you're cleaning your clear acrylic guest book, you're just going to want to use a microfiber cloth. That's it. and just give it some good elbow grease if there's any fingerprints that you want to get off. And because our personalizations are printed on there, you don't have to worry about that coming off if you're rubbing around it. And if you use an oil-based paint pen, you don't have to worry about those coming off as well. So definitely just use a microfiber cloth and a little bit of elbow grease to get off any fingerprints that show up on your clear acrylic guest book. Again, I can't stress enough that you want to use an oil-based paint pen for obtaining the signatures if you want to preserve them, which we all do because it's a wedding guest book. And stay away from the chalkboard pens because those are just going to wipe right off. Don't forget the tip about having your bridal party do a little bit of a signature before you put the guest book out so that the rest of your guests will follow suit and sign in the size and style that you're hoping for. And then afterward, have the rest of your bridal party fill in the gaps. You can even go total control freak, which I know I would, and I would be like, you need to sign right here, you need to sign right here, you can sign right here, but just do a little signature because it just is a little empty space that needs to be filled. I would do that. I don't know, I'm a little crazy, but I think that that's fine. When you're a bride, you can do what you want. And again, if you have a lot of signatures to get, or if you want the writing to be very crisp and clear, I would go with a fine tip. And if you have just a few signatures to obtain and you don't mind them being very, very big, you could do a fatter tip marker if that's something that you're going for. And they have white, they have matte colors and metallic colors. Choose the one that you love the most and that goes with your wedding style. So that's it. That is 3 wedding guest book ideas that you can use for your summer wedding this year. Thank you so much for watching and congratulations. This is such a wonderful and happy time of your lives. We hope that you have nothing but a wonderful time planning your wedding. It's going to come out beautiful no matter what you do. But hopefully you can incorporate one of our new modern or rustic style wedding guest books into your big day. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a huge thumbs up if this is the kind of wedding guest book that you would incorporate into your wedding day. Happy wedding planning!